Hello everyone, this is Ghanus with another video guide for Warframe. So in today's video, I'm going to show you a build for Burston Prime. In this build, I have a lot of crit chance, some of status chance. Let me show you the build straight away without any hassle. So I have galvanized chamber, which will give me multi-shot for my Burston. You know how this works. Then I have galvanized scope. This is important because if I give one headshot with right click, aim down the sight, I get 120% critical chance for 12 seconds. And obviously when you have to make it in the incarnate form, you will need this, and it gives a hell lot of damage. You'll see why. This is important. The main damage dealing mod needed here. Get this mod if you don't have it. It gives you 60% critical damage and 80% status chance, and it improves the stats a lot. You can see it over here. I have already 120%. Moving on, I need a fire rate on Burston because you know how Burston Prime works, so it has to be fast. 80% fire rate plus 1 truth. Then I use Toxin over here. Either I can use this mod, Malignant Force, to improve my status chance to 72, but I tested it and I found this to be much more effective because with a fire rate 54% is more than enough to achieve the goal of damage DPS we are trying to achieve. The next mod I used was Cold because this build is made Viral Slash. In the incarnate form it is Viral Heat. So while you are dealing damage in Burston Prime primary mode, it's a viral slash damage, which is good. Most effective tactic at the moment. When you go into the incarnate form, it gets viral and heat. Of course, you know why this is also one of the best. Moving on, I have 120% critical damage because there's no point having critical chance but no critical multiplier. And then critical delay, which gives me a lot of critical chance, and minus 20% fire rate, which is okay. The fire rate on this Burston is more than enough. I'm going to show you why. Now I used Hush because if I look at the Excellus options, I didn't find any suitable candidate better than Hush. Hush is therefore the best option for this build, and of course primary deadhead. I'll be using headshot because I'll be using galvanized scope to give headshots and get the crit chance. So deadhead is the best option. Plus I get minus 50% weapon recoil, which is also good. Now the incarnate I chose, let me show you. First is by default the incarnate form. Second I chose Fortress Salvo because it gives me 42% damage with over 450 armor, and my Ivara is like this. You have it right now, but on Warframe as well. This build is available as Ghanus Ivara for Ivara Prime, and this is hell lot of a build. You can use this in arbitration and you will be reviving people rather than getting downed. Just have to be careful and stay invisible and move around. So with that Ivara build, I have an armor above 835. That is why on Burston Prime, this will work because my armor is above 450. And I also get +2 punch through. Third is Ready Retaliation. This is needed because it gives you the reload that you need. That was the only thing missing on Burston with this build. Forget about reload with this option. Finally, I increased the critical chance to 22%. I found it to be better than other options. So these are my 1, 2, 3 and 4 evolutions I chose. First one the default, second Fortress Salvo, third Ready Retaliation, and fourth Absolute Valor. The build is ready. Let's test it out in real time. So what I'll do is I'll simply use this gun with Ivara because I have the Hush mod. That will give me the best output from this gun. And let's do something solo or invite only. So let's do the spy part with Ivara. We have Sedna, as you know, very high level enemies, and being a steel path, it will be really difficult to kill. and this will be the true test of this build. So let's get started.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
You saw that reload? And look at the fire rate. Oops. So now you know this is the fire rate and this is the reload. No problems with fire rate or reload in this build. In normal mode, I will be giving viral / damage. In Canon form, it will be viral heat. So now let me show you the damage type. The amount of damage it will deal. Giving a headshot 3 times works. So the incarnate form is built. I enabled it, and this is the type of damage. Ooh, look at that. I had to stop my finger from pressing it for a longer time because the fire rate is too high in this build. You see that? Boom, baby. This is the build I prepared for you. Now let's not get carried away and do the mission. This is the truth damage I was talking about. It occasionally hits you like that, so using that mod for Burston Prime, 80% fire rate and +1 truth is worth it. This was not a headshot, I hit him from the back. That is the reason it took me 2 times, 2 bursts. I'm using this in burst mode, otherwise I can do it like this. This is the fire rate you will get, and a total of 600 magazine. So now all the mission objectives are complete. I will wait for that misery to appear. It's been 8 minutes in the map and he has not arrived yet. Okay, let me cause some chaos. Yeah, here he is. So now I'll just check my weapon on him. How much damage will I be able to give him? Not that. Where is he? So that was the amount of damage this build can give to Misery, the Acolyte. Now let's extract.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
This was on Sedna. As high the level of enemies, as hard it is to get the Acolyte down, and this was Sedna. So yeah, it was a very good amount of damage. That's it guys, that was the build. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will be back with more stuff for Warframe and more guides. Until then, next time, have a nice day. Bye bye. Have fun, Tenno.